We're here in Mont Ste for round 5 of the Mountain Bike World Cup, talking to Catharine Pendrel from Team Luna at the conclusion of the Elite Women's Cross Country, where Catharine finished 8th. Catharine, it's your first major race back since breaking your collarbone. So are you pleased with 8th place?
I'm pleased that I got around the course and felt pretty normal and felt pretty good. I never want to get 8th. I always want to be on the podium, but and I thought that was a possibility here, but I just didn't know. So I think kind of like I went into this race just a little unsure of myself and not my usual I'm gonna go for the podium self. And so I think this was a good opener. I definitely pushed my lungs pretty hard. Felt very consistent and efficient out there. And now I just need to step it up and find a bit more speed before the World Champs.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question. I mean, what are you taking away from this in terms of you got two and a half, maybe 3 weeks before the Worlds? What are you taking away from this to finish getting ready for Worlds?
Yeah, I think to finish getting ready for Worlds, like the race in Vermont last weekend, this race, and the race on Wednesday in Whistler, the Canada Cup there, are all really good speed workouts for me, and there's no better form of training than racing, right? So those are gonna help me just get my legs in shape, my head in shape to really just push myself to the max. And I think I can have a good race at Worlds, and it's just a matter of a little bit of fine tuning.
So I want to ask you about the course here, because it is different than usual. They cut out that first climb, they took out the Beatrice Rock Garden. What's your impressions, your feeling about the new course?
I think the course raced really well, and I really like how St. Anne changes the course every year. It's not just the exact same course year after year. The conditions were absolutely perfect out there today. How they changed the course, we don't have that really steep climb, the really technical section to the Beatrice and the Beatrice this year, but they made the climb longer. So it's physically tough, but that's kind of the only deciding place of the course. On the far end, if you get stuck behind someone, you're stuck behind someone, and it's very hard to pass. So it makes for less areas to make up room if you didn't get the position you want. But I think it's a good course, and I was super excited to see my teammate Katarina take her first World Cup win today. So yeah. Yeah,
I mean that was my last question. How do you feel about having Katarina finally winning a World Cup?
There's nobody that would be happier to have win today than Katarina. It's she's had 3 seconds. This is her first World Cup win, and she's just on top of the moon right now, and that's really great. So it's always wonderful when somebody on our team wins, right? And I'm just couldn't be happier that she did.
Good. Well, thanks very much, and good luck later in the week with the Canada Cup.
Thank you very much. Should be fun.